Hey friends, happy Sunday and welcome to Nancy's Stampin' Sunday Live, where we keep card making fun, simple, and stress-free. If you're catching the live, please say hello and let me know where you're watching from. And if you're watching the replay, I'm glad you're here. Please comment or say hi later so that I can comment back. Tonight I'm going to show you some basic cards made with the product of the month. Now, you can get as fancy or as plain as you want. I'm going to start with the basics, and you can just add on and add on and add on. So I'm really excited about that. All right. So this month's product of the month is this lovely stamp set called Fabulous Sayings. It's a perfect accompaniment for just about any card that you could make, which is wonderful. And if you don't like that and you missed last month, there are still some of the December 2025 product of the month left. Now let me show you that paper. All right, this is what is in this paper, and there are 12 sheets, right? 12 sheets. Yep, 12 sheets. Front and back. Back, front. And remember, you could color a lot of this in too if you wanted. Back, front. And this is Night of Navy and Balmy Blue. And there's the front. You could color these flowers in if you'd like. Hey, Carolyn from Vermont. Some more. This is pretty. I like this detail with some ferns in it. Pretty. Now, I've already made some cards with this. This is the first card that I made with it. And this is not necessarily to get you excited about the stuff that they are very Melissa colors. That last month's product, which I absolutely love. So I did this card. Was this last week? No, I don't remember. I'm terrible. But anyway, this is from last month. And as you can see, I just took out, these are the papers that I used. And I just fussy cut these flowers out of here. And I put them here, here, and here. Quite simple. But that's what I want you to see, is that it's really simple. So I'm going to put that away. I'm going to make a quick card with this paper again. And I have, got to move everything around. I have 2 card bases. And I thought I would use this cardstock. And I want you to let me know from Cool, New Hampshire, if you want me to use the Night of Navy background as the card base or the Balmy Blue. It's up to you. And while you're doing that, I'm going to get out some other pieces. I have some pieces cut for the inside, and I'm going to stick this on the top and bottom. Now, what I'm actually doing is I'm just putting a card together without a sentiment, because I want you to see how easy the sentiments from this month's product of the month can be used. What's product of the month, you say? Well, Stampin' Up! Has decided, okay, Victoria says Night of Navy. Okay. For every $75, or when you spend $75 or more, you can get the product of the month for $5. So normally this DSP goes for what? 12 to 14, depending on how fancy it is. The January is a stamp set, so those usually are around $20. maybe more. So I'm just going to put this on the front. So right then and there, it tells you that it's worth the money. Okay, so one of the stamps, I'm going to go back here really quick. So of these stamps here, there's a couple different sizes, and one of them will fit on the little strips that I have spare. So I'm just going to quick cut a piece that's a little bigger than that. So 3/4 of an inch by 4 inches. Oh, looks like I need to clean my gutter. Do you have that happen when you have the little pieces come out? All I do is I take a piece of cardstock and run it through the channel. Like so. And this is what was making it all frayed. See that? Okay. So I'm prepping this card so that I can stamp this little sentiment when I get the set, because it's en route. It just came out this week. So that's why I don't have it. But I want you to look forward to getting it. And I'm just going to put this on the front, like so. And then when I get the stamp, I'm going to stamp the sentiment here. Use some, now these are the tried and true basic rhinestones. Just going to add a couple, just so it looks a little blingy before we add the sentiment. A little bit. Just a couple of gems. It's plain. Whoops, I forgot the inside. But it's quick and it's easy. How many times do you need a quick card? Oh no, I forgot a card. Oh, it's so-and-so's birthday. Quick. Before I go to bed, I'm going to make them a card so that I can bring it to the office in the morning. And there you go. Happy birthday. Done. Okay, next, excuse me, I'm going to show you some, now this is just came out also on Tuesday, and I absolutely fell in love with this paper. Most of you probably missed it because it was not in a suite. So the colors are Azure Afternoon, Balmy Blue, Bubble Bath, Daffodil Delight, Highland Heather, Lemon Lolly, Pool Party, Pretty in Pink, Shaded Spruce, Timid Tiger, and Gold. But look at this paper. Now you say, wow, that's really cool, right? Wait till you see the back. Isn't that cool? It's beautiful. I absolutely love this paper. And you're wondering why I'm showing you this, I'm sure. And the reason is because I think that this paper, isn't that pretty? This is the other side. That paper makes great cards to go with the sentiments that are in the product of the month this month. Isn't that pretty? Timid Tiger, Pretty in Pink is on the back. Ooh, look at this one, holographic. Can you see that? And then it's got a little, looks like Bubble Bath, a touch of Timid Tiger, some Pool Party, and some Balmy Blue. And then Pretty in Pink on the back. Ooh, look at this one. Sorry, Carolyn. Isn't this cool? It's really pretty. Let's see what's on the back. Nice stripe. Yeah, I almost missed this too. Look at how cool this is. Isn't that neat? Hey Debbie, thanks for joining me. And this is the other side. And I think that's it. Okay. So now I want to make a card using one of these. And I have decided that I want to use these two colors. I'm going to make two cards. But I hadn't decided which yet. I think I'm going to use this for this one. Now remember, we're making cards so that we can use that stamp set that's coming in the mail. Alright. Oh, I like that. That's pretty too. This is Timid Tiger. I think it's Timid Tiger. Thought it was. Maybe it's not. This looks like it would be nice for a scrapbook. I think I'm going to use these circles. Although I should use a holographic, shouldn't I? How about... Wasn't there one that... Oh, this one. How about if we use this one? No, I lost my piece of cardstock as I was looking. Wasn't... There it is. Okay. I'm going to put these aside. So, again, I'm just going to cut these down. And I'm actually going to do them both at the same time because they're both the same size. So I'm going to do 4 inches by 5 1/4. I'm going to do this side because I want that Timid Tiger. 5 1/4. And I always like to put a piece on the inside, so here we go. 3/4 of an inch for the inside. So, quick and easy. That's what this is all about. Showing you how to use the product of the month. Quick and easy. Alright, I got some white cardstock already cut for the inside. I'm going to stick this on. Now it's hard to tell with my camera. You didn't get the notice I started. Sorry, Carol. But the colors are just really vibrant. I just absolutely love it. And remember, you can stamp your sentiment when you get your stamp set. Like I said, it's $5 with a $75 order. I'm just going to pop this in. And then on the front, I have this. And let's see, what kind of sentiment should I do? There's another one that has that same width. So I think I'm going to do the same setup. And a piece of this, I'm just going to quick cut to put underneath it. Actually, you know what? Let's use that green. Is that Shy Shamrock? Yeah. So I'm going to make this 3/4 of an inch. By 4. And again, I'm stamping it in the future. The nice thing about I'm using the Stampin' seal, and one of the nice things about this is, even though I've already done it and I'm adhering it, on my Take Your Pick tool, if I suddenly decide, uh-oh, I messed up, I can just take this already on my card, just go underneath and start prying it up. Did you guys know that that's what this end is for? Or one of the multiple uses? And then just replace it with another strip, and you're good to go. All right. And I would have liked to have had the set before I did this, but you know what? I really think you guys would love to take advantage of this promotion. So that's why I'm doing it now. Now, I'm not going to put any rhinestones on there because I think it's pretty just the way it is. I know it's plain, but this is meant to be quick and easy, right? Okay. Next one. I have Azure Afternoon. Sounds so exotic, doesn't it? Alright, again, I'm doing the same thing. See how quick and easy these are coming together? I hate covering this back up. It's so pretty. We'll just take one last pretty look before I cover it up. Alright. And then the inside. I know, sometimes I wish they weren't double-sided because they're so pretty. I don't want to cover it up. Alright. Slowly getting over this sickness. Not soon enough for me. So if I sound nasally, that's why. Okay, now for this one, I had a strip. Hold on. Now I lost it. I had a little piece in here, so I have this whole pile of colors. Now I don't know where the little white piece went. I don't know. Anyway, so I eyeballed the actual, and I'm just keep looking to see if I see it, the actual stamps, and I said, all right, this one looks to be about 3.5 inches. About, I mean, 1.5 inches wide, or tall, and about 3.5 inches wide. So that's what I'm going to do. Then, for underneath, because I like to have an underneath piece, I'm going to add 1/4 inch to make it 1 3/4 by, yep, 3 3/4. Forgot there for a minute how big I made it. And again, I'm just going to put this on. And because this doesn't have any of the shiny either gold or holographic, and you could put dimensionals underneath here if you wanted. A lot of times, so I'm going to center this so we can put our, what was I saying? Lost my train of thought. It's very common nowadays. I think it's all the cold medicines. Alright, now it's sticking to me. So now I'm going to take my pick tool, pull it off my finger, stick it on. Alright, so there's 3 cards. Quick, easy, and ready for those sentiments for the product of the month. Alright, now, in addition to being able to get the product of the month for $5, If you spend at least $50, you're going to get a $5 bonus day coupon from Stamping Up directly. They're going to send you a coupon code, so don't lose it. And this, you collect them until the 2nd of February, and then beginning the 3rd, you can redeem them. And in addition to that, from me, I am together with a group of demonstrators, and with a $50 purchase or more, I have a free tutorial for you. One of them is a video tutorial, and 2 more are PDFs. I'm really excited, and when you look at this picture, they're a glimpse of each of the 3 products. One of these is a scrapbook page, and the other 2 are cards that were done. I did not do one of these. So we're going to do this every month. There's going to be different projects each month offered just from me that you'll get from me with a $50 or more order. And it's all candy oriented. So this month is fudge. So I think the colors are early espresso, pecan pie, I think pool party. I can't remember. Maybe a little pretty in pink. Something like that. So that's pretty cool. All right. Now, next Sunday. No, you order a $50 of product and you'll get it free from me. And if you're in my downline, I'll go back here. If you're in my downline and you've placed a $50 order with yourself, I'm going to give it to you because I love you being on my team. And I'm really happy that you placed an order. Okay, next Sunday, when I do product highlight, I'm either going to do Cute as a Bug or Gears and Textures. So I want you guys to vote in the comments which you want to see next Sunday. I was torn between the 2. They're both fabulous. I loved playing with both of them. I really did. So vote in the comments, and that's what I will do next week. All right. Thank you very much for joining me. I know it was a quickie, but that's how I meant it to be. I wanted you to see how easy it is to take the product of the month and just make cards with what you've got on stock and that. So it's pretty simple. So whatever you guys choose I knew you were going to choose the bugs, Carol. Whatever you guys choose, it will be the product that I do next Sunday at 7. And in addition to that, next Sunday, because I will actually be making cards instead of these quick and easy things, I'm going to do a drawing for anybody that comments and shares and stuff with the cards that I make. So I will see you again next Sunday. Until then, happy stamping.